Imagine this. A nuclear bomb detonates right next to you, but you are in space. Could you just float away unharmed? Put on some shades and enjoy the light show? The answer might shock you more than the blast itself. Alright, first things first. How does a nuke even work? In simple terms, it converts a tiny bit of its material into a massive burst of energy, mostly gamma rays and X-rays. This energy instantly vaporizes the weapon itself, turning it into superheated plasma hotter than the sun. Now, here on Earth, that intense radiation slams into the surrounding air. The air absorbs it, gets incredibly hot, and boom, you get that iconic, terrifying fireball. This rapidly expanding hot air creates a devastating shockwave and incinerates everything for miles. But in the vacuum of space, there is no air to absorb that energy dump. You get a small fireball just from the bomb itself turning to plasma, but it expands into nothing almost instantly. No giant, lingering fireball. No atmosphere means no massive shockwave like on Earth. Sounds safer, right? Wrong. Here's the terrifying twist. Without an atmosphere to block or absorb them, those deadly gamma rays and X-rays travel freely outwards at the speed of light. They become an invisible, silent killer spreading for miles and miles. That lack of air actually makes the initial radiation far more dangerous over long distances in space than on Earth. There is nothing to slow it down or soak it up. Get closer, and it gets worse. Even if you are in a spaceship or a suit, the sheer intensity of the radiation slamming into the hull or fabric can be devastating. It can heat the material enough to soften, melt, or even create its own localized shockwave within the material, causing it to shatter or break apart. And if you are caught outside without significant shielding, that dose of raw radiation is instantly lethal. Even inside a standard thin-skinned spacecraft near the blast, survival is highly unlikely. The invisible energy cooks you from the inside out. So, what would it actually look like? Forget the dramatic, long-lasting fireballs and mushroom clouds you see in movies about Earth nukes. In space, you would see an incredibly intense, silent flash of light. And then, nothing. The plasma expands and cools so rapidly in the vacuum that within a few seconds, there would be virtually no visual trace that anything even happened. It is a ghost blast. But do not let that fool you. The danger is still immense. The lack of a shockwave is replaced by lethal, unblocked radiation and potentially catastrophic effects on any nearby structures. So, could you stand next to a nuke in space and walk away? Absolutely not. It remains one of the most unhealthy places to be in the universe. Space is full of mind-bending questions. What other crazy space hypotheticals blow your mind? Let me know in the comments below. Did any of the facts in this video surprise you? Especially how different a nuke behaves without an atmosphere? If you enjoy exploring these cosmic curiosities and want more deep dives into science and space, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you do not miss our next exploration. Thanks for watching.